So all of this work boils down to issues of trust. You know that. That's the platform on which all of your communications, all of the attempt to engage at a deeper level is built. And again, to piggyback on some of the things that Ken was layering in for us yesterday, let's just stop and take a look at trust fundamentally, but then also think about it from the standpoint of the millennials. This arithmetic formula is the creation of Meister, Green, and Gelford in their book, The Trusted Advisor, in 2000. And even though they're not millennials, and even though this is not intended to speak only to millennials, I think it's one of those things that becomes very important that we consider. The T in this is trustworthiness. Trustworthiness equals credibility, so that has to be your organization, your alumni organization, the university as a whole has to have credibility, as does the individual, because universities aren't entities as much as they're individuals brought together with a common purpose. So each individual who's having the communication has got to have that credibility. The reliability of R is just simply, I mean, these are all the things that you learned at age 5 and age 6. I like Tammy because she does what she says she's going to do. We've got all kinds of fancy phrases for that, under promise and over deliver, but it's simply one of reliability. Make good on your word. The more that happens in an uninterrupted string, trust grows. The I is intimacy. For millennials, that's really important because they prefer, remember, to be part of a team. Intimacy is a sense of getting real at a one-to-one level. Doesn't mean cuddling necessarily, but intimacy is going to be important. So that credibility plus reliability plus intimacy is divided by their perception of self-orientation or self-interest of the party with whom they're dealing. Very important. And this is, I remember lessons from my dad. One of the things that he taught me years ago is you build your reputation all your life and you can lose it overnight. And it's true with any of our relationships too, right? If we are acting in our alumni relations capacity in a way that gets perceived as self-serving, everything that we tried to build gets divided by that power, by that factor. So when Ken was going through the touch point exercise yesterday, that we didn't do, he lifted it up, I really hope you do that, because it's not just a great basis for communications audit or assessment, but it's also a way for you to take another look at how you're exhibiting and acting on this whole trust equation. Everything that you're working on is built on that framework of trust. So I think it's an important element that perhaps can be part of your teaching and training with your colleagues, especially as they enter your work in AR.